did that feel like? How do you feel? How happy are you?
You know, when people could just hang your career in the balance like that and just choose what they want to do with your career is a nerve-wracking feeling. But being able to kind of dictate what you want to do and then being with a team that values you, and I'm looking forward to it.
Kevin, people are going to hold on to that. Dictate what you want to do. Did you have a hand in this?
Most definitely.
How much of a hand?
I mean, they asked me where I wanted to go. Some of my destinations, I gave it to them, and here we are.
Can you tell me what, I'm going to follow you wherever you go. I'm going to be your biggest fan. I want to know why Houston. Obviously, close to Austin, you've got, Amen's there, Jeff Green's there, you played with him. Why Houston?
We just had a great season last year. Love their leadership.
Green
I feel
gone.
like I'll be a good addition.
Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing
That
it. And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right hand side, we have the OG. Yes, sir. Chuck Little John. And underneath us both, man, we have Decatur's favorite cold cut, Corey Davis. What's up, my dogs?
What's happening,
What's
man? What's happening?
What's your favorite cold cut on a sandwich?
Oh, my
You
favorite.
you gotta have just one?
Listen, you gotta have multiple cuts.
Mine is the turkey. I like the turkey cold cut. Turkey. I guess with the turkey with bacon. That's
Okay, you like a club. You're a club, turkey club guy.
Turkey club guy.
Yeah, I am too,
Okay.
but I gotta have ham too.
Double up. Let me get ham and turkey.
Okay. What about you?
I'm a turkey salami type dude, and like you said, throw some bacon on it, and I'm 100.
Salami, and salami is the one with the black things in them that taste like dirt.
No, that's the peppercorn salami that you talking about, or I guess salami does have those little
Yeah,
pepper
them little
flakes
specks.
in them.
Yeah, them things go. Ugh. That thing mess you
Yeah,
up.
part of the Italian stuff. I'm a part of that.
Yeah. Now let me ask y'all this, and I'm before I say this, I'm gonna let y'all know I'm still a fan. It's like for my childhood. Do y'all enjoy bologna?
Buster.
It's got to be fried. But yeah, absolutely. I mean, the golf trip, like that's we.
And it gotta be thick. Gotta be thick.
Yeah.
And well done.
Got to be crispy. Yeah, you got to have them edges. Got to be crispy, dog.
Ooh, okay. I'm just making sure I ain't the only one.
We missed that on this last golf trip. We didn't have that on the trip.
Bologna?
Yeah, we missed the fried bologna.
What?
Quentin brought it last time.
Yeah. We showed
Yeah,
that.
half a stick, I think it was. We just cut off with it.
Look here, I know they ain't no sponsor, but shout out to Hardee's. They got a fried bologna sandwich. I mean biscuit.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay.
and a hot link.
I might have to run through there, man. I'll have to run through there. Give me try it out. You said it's on a biscuit though?
It's only on a biscuit though. Yeah, they do it in the morning.
Yeah.
Bologna on the biscuit, fried bologna on the biscuit. I know, right?
Yeah. I gotta have one of those, just a sandwich bread or something. I don't know. biscuit.
They might put yours on toast or something like that if you ask them.
Okay, yeah. Now I do some on some toast. I do on some toast now.
When the hardest do toast?
Hardy's got a. I know they got a. They used to have a Texas toast burger or something like this. So they can toast that. They can toast anything.
Oh, you talking about the Frisco
They do have a
sandwich with
Frisco.
the
Yeah.
They got
the
toast.
Frisco toast. Yeah, they do. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
that might be a slamming breakfast right there, boy.
The
Throw some
Frisco
egg.
toast.
Some egg on that. Ooh wee.
Hold up, y'all eat egg and y'all done did that too? Y'all done had the bologna with egg on it?
Oh
Cheese?
yeah, I have.
I never
Okay,
had.
okay.
I never done bologna egg too much. I just like cheese, lettuce, and tomato.
Ooh
Oh, whoa. You said hold up, fried cheese. I mean, hold up, fried bologna, cheese, lettuce, and tomato.
And heavy on the dukes. Not miracle.
Heavy on the KKK.
You call it what you want. I'm not eating that imitation mayonnaise.
Wait a minute. So you throw the lettuce on that too? Oh, you fancy? And tomatoes?
I'm about to say he real fancy.
Oh yeah, he got the club bologna sandwich. Look, the bologna club. There you
That's just what he full of, bologna.
Oh, we're
Hey,
gonna see
man.
you put a bologna as we go through this today.
Hey, okay. Kamaria said fried spam with fried egg.
Oh no.
Oh, no, I don't eat no spam.
I can my wife loves spam. I cannot do spam. Bro. I can't do it.
I can only do it if it's fried. I can only do it. My cousin used to do it right out of the can without it fried.
I
Oh,
can't do it fried.
Have y'all ever had scrapple?
Scrapple. What's
Scrapple.
What is that?
It's like spam, but this is just all straight pork. You can get head pieces. You know it come in a can. Huh?
That's why they call it scrapple.
It's scrap. It's scrap. Yep. And it's like hog head cheese in a sense, where it's the loaf of, but you can get pieces of hoof. You can get whatever it is. Like you said, whatever the scrap is, they put a season with it, grind it up, put it in a can.
ooh wee. All right.
I'm not doing that either.
Yeah, that's a little much there, my dog. A little much there. I
My
wouldn't do
grandma
that.
used to kill scrapple.
I wouldn't do that one. All right, well, man, great. Well, you know how we always start the show off. I love it. I love it, man. So let's welcome everybody out there. My dog, Rodney Little John. Thank you for being first in the barbershop chair today, Rodney Little John. Appreciate you. My dog, Kamaria White. Welcome back from your vacation. He says, "What's up, TCY?" NF Skull, man. He said, "OKC shows up when it matters. Most OKC in 7." All right. And then Kamaria White, James Littlejohn is on as well. I appreciate you rocking with us, Pee Wee, and anybody else that's out there on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Remember, when you come to the channel, tell a friend, bring a friend, and when you come, don't come by yourself. This is episode 95, season 5. We got a great show for you, man. We're gonna talk about these NBA finals that's going on right now. Game 7. This is what everybody's been waiting on. We cannot wait to see what's going to happen in this game 7. We're going to talk about that and get our X factors in this game right now. Then we're going to talk a little bit about the blockbuster trade that happened early on today, man. Kevin Durant going to Houston, which cannot be finalized to July 6th anyway, but they said it's already been in the deal is already made. They just got to wait to sign for it. So we'll talk about that, man, the goods and the bads of it, and if KD is still that guy that can lead the team himself. All right, so we'll talk about that. Then, of course, we got to talk Big 3. Ice Cube's Big 3. They're in their second week of it. We didn't get to talk about it last week. We're going to jump into that as well, man. And then whatever barbershop talk we have before, we got to let Corey get off, man, so he can go change his.
I'm here. I'm here. But before we get into the meat of the show, I got to give some kudos to a person before we get with it, man.
Okay.
So I want to do this here though. So you have a unique position, and this goes out to Kamaria too. At the job that we work at, we have people that are put in place to defend us when we can't defend ourselves. Right?
Right.
Gee, I want to give you your flowers. I want to get Kamaria their flowers, but then I want to throw a shout out to this particular person who went above and beyond when they don't necessarily have to. And then the crazy part about this, G, is he's not one of you. He's on the management side.
Oh.
But he brought my people back to work, man. Bobby, I want to welcome him back to the job that we do, big homie. But at the same time, I want to throw he's a part of the TCY family. I want to throw a awesome shout out to our boy Nilo.
Oh,
went beyond, did a little extra. Without having to go deep into the situation that we do. But
right.
When you bring somebody back to work by being fair, it's only right for me to throw a shout out just for you to do your job. That similar to yours, when you go and protect somebody that can't protect themselves. Hey man, listen, y'all do a wonderful job for us we're union workers. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, we're union workers, and sometimes we need those people to go out there and fight when we can't fight. So I want to give you your flowers, but at the same time, because Nalo is a part of our TCY family, I want to thank him too for bringing my man back. He'll be back at work come Monday. Thank you so much. Thank you, because I'm understanding what y'all have to go through to get people back, to come back in the situation that we fall short in.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I appreciate it, big dog. And Nilo has been a real one from day one. And we've said that a lot on this show. But Nilo is one of the ones that he's on the other side of the field, but he plays the game the right way.
Yeah, I know you've done that with him. Yeah,
he plays the game the right way, man. He's always been a guy who cares about people. It ain't about the business. It's about what he can do for you and what and what they say. You get more out of bees when you give them honey, or whatever that saying is. And
right.
That's him, man. He's not gonna come in there and rah in your face. This. He's gonna man to man talk to you, and he's gonna get the best out of his employees. And that's why Nilo and I have always been like cool, and more than cool, like family. Like Kamarie says, man, Nilo is family, has always been and always will be. He's a special dude that, like I said, he does things the right way, man. So shout out to Nilo, man, for doing the right thing, and shout out to our dog B, man, for coming back, man. So we know, man, those times aren't the best times when you have to deal with those situations, man. So we definitely appreciate it.
Hey, in the absence of Nalo, I will accept his award tonight. I'm sure he's ready to take y'all's recognition.
Hey, absolutely. And people said, what about somebody who cover y'all raggedy tail daily?
He want his flowers too. Oh my God. Give him some flowers too.
And shout out to Lil John. All right, so let's go.
Hey, one other thing before we get started. And Corey, I don't know if you know Stanley now, but I just want to give a shout out to Stanley Moss and his family, because he lost his mom over the weekend. So just want to give a shout out to him, let him know we're praying for him and keep him in our prayers. I'm sure he's probably not listening, but just to give him and his family a shout out because he lost his mom this weekend.
Yeah, oh, wow. Absolutely, Stanley Moss, man, and the whole entire Moss family, man. Our prayers and condolences from the TCY family to you and yours, man. And just that we pray for strength and comforting in this tough situation, man, difficult situation that you're going through. We just, like I said, we pray for you truly and dearly, man, from our side. Stanley Moss is a TCY family member of ours too, man. So he's been on the show several times before too. So Stan, we appreciate you, brother, man. We're praying for you, big dog. All right, man. Before we get into our first segment, man, let's give our wonderful sponsor none other than Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews.
Everybody drink responsible. You won't want to take the opinion of a stranger. That type of advice is just not for you, because you're at that time of the day where you don't want to waste your money, and your plan is to throw back a shot or two. You're not necessarily an alcohol person, and picking out a brand is fairly new. If you want something to go with your burger, possibly a steak, then check out Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews. Remember, Drink responsibly and click that subscribe too, and go with the one the crew and you trust. Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews.
Thank you, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews, for being a wonderful sponsor of our very first segment. All right, man. At the end of the show, I need to do a rant, but we'll do it at the end of the show. I got a little rant that I want to do. OG, you know how you go your own rants, man. I got to do a rant, man. That something's been irking me for the last couple days, and something that has to be stopped. So I'm gonna do a rant at the end of the show. I'm gonna do a rant.
So then would there be a retaliation rant?
I mean, if you wanted one, you can. I mean, I don't think you will.
I'm gonna wait till the rant is first.
Yeah, I don't think you will, but you can. You know, we know how it is.
You see how cold blood he is. He's ready to retaliate.
Don't even know what it is, but he's just ready for retaliation.
I just asked a question.
This is a guy who doesn't retaliate. He just moves on. Kevin Durant has now moved on to another team. And as in our first clip that we showed in the beginning of the show, he said he was happy to move on and happy that somebody appreciates him and going to a team that appreciates him. Kevin Durant has been traded to the Houston Rockets for Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and their number 10 pick in this year's draft.
Leaving up something else. I just saw this. And 5 second-round picks.
5?
5 second-round picks.
For Kevin Durant?
For Kevin Durant.
Wow.
Like 5 in the next 5?
I guess so. 5 in the next 5 years. I'm not sure what the details of it is. But the first 3 things, like G said, that's what's on there. And the last thing is, and this was reported by CBSSports.com, 5 second-round picks also.
Whoa.
Go back. Go through everything then.
Jalen, they're getting the Suns will receive Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, the Suns, the Rockets 2025 first round pick, number 10, and 5 second round picks.
Wow.
So that's 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
8 people for one.
Wow. Wow.
For real.
Okay. So let's start there, man. Does KD make the Rockets a real threat in the West now? He said that they was already a good team, a 50-plus win team last year, but they were a young squad. Now, without Jalen Green being their star, does KD alone make this team a contender in the West now? Let's start with you, Corey.
No, that's what I'm saying. You made the trade when he had already talked about it. You threw shots out to Jalen Green or whatever, but you got rid of it. I'm not saying that they're the heart of the team, like, you know, Dylan on the negative end, yes, on the defensive side. But then, Jalen Green on the other end of the ball, you just made yourself another Phoenix. So this trade makes no sense to me for him going there. I know he wanted to leave, but if you leave and then they give away half the team and then half the future, and you on your way out the way to the NBA in the next 1-2 years, what you just do?
OG, man, are you on the same boat? I know you don't like already the 8 players for one player, right, and a 36-year-old.
No. And like Corey just said, you know, you're giving up Jalen Green. I guess maybe they, you know, we talked about teams having a plan. Maybe their plan is that with this extra first round pick they got, as well as I guess the second round pick is this year too. Maybe they think they go get somebody that can, between those 2 people, that can take the place of Jalen Green. I don't know, but yeah, I don't like it. I never like giving up multiple players for one, especially like you said, one that's 36 years old.
Yeah.
You're pretty much dismantling your team with the hopes that KD go take you to the promised land in the West.
And you said this on more than one occasion. And I didn't get it at first, but now I'm seeing this with this amount. That don't make no sense.
Oh, Kamaria said they bet on black. They said we are all in. We're worried about next season when that time comes.
All in?
So they already then changed the roster on the Houston Rockets team. They done got rid of everybody that's not on it. So this is the roster. Steven Adams, who they just re-signed, gave him an extension.
Big.
Kevin Durant, Tari Eason, Jeff Green, Aaron Holiday, Alfred Segun, the center, Reed Shepherd. Now, Reed Shepherd will get that playing time that Jalen Green left. Remember, Reed in Summer League was balling out, didn't get no playing time in the regular season, so he probably will get that spot. Jabari Smith, so they keep Jabari Smith. Amen Thompson, Van Vliet, Cam Whitmore, and then some other people, Nate Williams, people that really don't get any playing time. So with that squad, do you think they have an opportunity now? No?
Probably without Dylan Brooks, yes. Green is a big hole to fill, man. But then again, like I said, I like Reed. Not bad. I mean, I would have to see it. I would have to see it unfold. And then at the same time, you said something to me a long time ago. I said, at least to everybody, Ime Udoka, that's a good coach.
A good coach.
Man. Oh man.
What?
Halliburton down, bro. Banging on the floor.
He done?
Yep.
Down, banging on the floor. He went down.
That thing popped. There you go. There you go.
What pop?
That calf. That Achilles.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
He must know it because he banging on the floor.
Yep.
Oh, and he was started out good too. This dude started out with 9 points.
Yep. Yeah. It looks like
the Achilles tendon is connected to the calf.
Yeah.
On the bottom. Oh no.
Yeah. That whole thing comes down the back. It definitely looked like he just popped. It just popped. You can see it, and they always show the back of the calf when it happens, and it lifts up, and it's like it snaps off, man. So it looks like how they may be done, man. Unfortunately, so that's that. You hate to see that, especially in the game 7. That's not good, man.
I like KD when they were in the playoffs a few years, same situation.
Yeah, KD, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt y'all. It's just
KD, Kobe Bryant, they all had that same Shaquille O'Neal, all them, man. They had that same thing, man.
Shaquille O'Neal had an Achilles tendon break.
Didn't Shaquille say he thought somebody had shot him in the leg or something too when it happened to him? No,
you would know that. No, I'm just saying you would know that better than me.
I feel like he said that too. But I could be wrong.
Okay, I remember that one. But yeah, if it did.
Yeah. All right. NM Skull said, man, Suns got like a B grade from me because think about it. Everything they gave up for KD, it was a ton. And the Nets got like 5 picks. So for Mikal the next year too. The Rockets get like a C+ to me. So he's right. And that's what the Suns were trying to do. They were trying to get some of them picks back that they gave away before. And they accomplished that. But once again, this Suns team is going nowhere. They're not building a team. They're just bringing players together. And that's been the problem with them. They're not building a team. They're just bringing in named players and putting them together and saying, go win. And that never works when you're not building a team.
Is that the new GM that's doing this?
Well, I don't know if it's the new GM or the owner, or I'm not sure because this has been going on in Phoenix for a while now.
Is that the same? That's what I'm saying. Is that the same one that got rid of? What's the black guy that's coaching? He went to the Pistons.
Monty Williams.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah. That's the same one.
The same leadership. I'm saying,
yeah. Same leadership. Yeah, same leadership, man. So, just to go back to the Halliburton situation, man, the whole team, if you're all not watching, the whole team surrounded Halliburton while he was laying down. Looks like it could have been, a prayer in there in between. But I think they all noticed what happened as well and seen what happened. So, like I said, prayers go out to him, and the same thing happened to Jason Tatum in their last game when, or the second last game when he was playing too as well, man. So, hate to see this, and you never can tell, man. You can never tell when that's going to happen. You just saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said no.
Yeah, he knew it when it happened.
He knew it. Yeah.
So just like G said, it's like when he went to plant and tried to push, you just see it give way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the game just started.
Just starting, dog. Just starting.
He was on fire too.
Yeah. What do you have? 8 points? OG?
9 points.
Yeah.
So, don't need to energize the bunny now.
Yeah. Well, I mean they can honestly play free, knowing that your star is out. Oh man, that's gotta be hard to see your son.
Now, yeah. Now, what you mean by that? Play free?
Well, losing your star in a game 7 takes the pressure off yourself because now you're not expected to win. So you can just
it's street ball now.
Play ball. Yeah, you just go out there and play ball, man. Now, so
now let me ask y'all this: do you think that's gonna spook this team, man? I mean, you know how thinking about you guy,
No,
it might get to play for that guy.
This is gonna galvanize him right here. You saw how they all surrounded him. That's a team that is a team. That's a team that cares about each other. They're not gonna sit over here and put their head down. They about to go out there and fight for that boy now.
They're gonna fight.
Yeah, they're gonna fight for him, man. You about to see a battle in this game 7 that I think you're gonna see anyway. But you about to see them go at it, man. Pascal's probably gonna step his game up. You'll see Ben step his game up as well. This should be a good Obi should step his game up, man. So this should be this should be a good one. So let's finish up on this Kevin Durant situation, man. And how do y'all feel about him now saying he left a position that didn't want him before, and now somebody that does want him? And he said both teams got both people got what they wanted. OG.
You'll say that after you leave. Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yeah. I ain't like her anyway.
Yeah, but I guess Houston, he said they asked you, well, you had something. I had something to do with it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, of course you're gonna say that after you leave. But yeah, like we keep saying, he's 36 years old. I don't think he go take Houston over that hump. I don't think he do it. It's not in the West. It's too much competition, too much talent in the West. I don't think he can do it.
This is 15.
15 season?
No, 15.
Oh, 15.
OKC, Golden State, New Jersey. Yeah, 15.
Yep.
You had to lead to go with 3 other superstars in order to get the 2 that you got.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. I don't see it either. But then at the same time, this is not the first time, nor the second time, or the third time that you've seen him not be happy with management, not be happy with a player, not be happy with a coach. Mm-hmm. It's always somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's never him. But then, like you just said, you wait till the show is over to go. I ain't really like it, but you pay for a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only part that bothers me sometimes about his game. And then the fact that he's one of the best premier shooters in the league, and you've been either traded or you've been moved or you've had 5 different homes in your career, that kind of it tarnishes the legacy for me when it comes to KD.
Mm-hmm.
He's a hooper, I get that, but that finickiness, and then like I said, it's been too many players that he's had problems with, and too many coaches, too many organizations that he runs from, and that bothers me.
Yeah, but I think I remember you saying he wouldn't go to Houston because he couldn't do it with Udoka.
Mm-hmm.
Udoka go give it to him straight.
Will this work?
He's gonna give it to him straight. He had an issue with the way Bud was talking to him before.
Right. And
Udoka's gonna be 5 times worse than what Bud is.
Oh man, I ain't think about that.
So
Udoka is a player's coach. He used to be a player, so he's okay.
He's not giving you stuff, on no silver platter. He's slapping it in your face and hey, you have to. This is what I want you to do. This is what's got to happen. Coming to the bench crying about it.
Yeah,
that crying stuff. And honestly, that may be some of the reason Jalen Green was a casualty to it.
He was tough on him. Yeah, I think we talked about it. Yeah,
he was tough on him, and he came to the bench sometimes a little,
Yeah.
So
I think we had talked about that before in terms of Jalen, jumping him off on the court.
Yeah, that stuff. He don't like that now.
Yeah.
So
okay.
And as Scott said, man, it's funny that all the OKC MVPs went from OKC to Houston at some point. OKC players always end up in Houston. That is true. Every player not every player, but Westbrook, doggone Harden, and now Kevin Durant.
Westbrook went to Houston.
Yeah, he had a short stint in Houston, didn't he? I want to say he did before he went to LA.
He went to Houston.
The Lakers. Before he went to the Lakers. Didn't he go to Houston?
Man, he's gone a few places himself, but
yes, he has. I want to say he did.
Okay.
Yeah, with Harden. He said, "Yeah, with Harden."
Okay. For one season, he was traded to Houston, then he ended up signing somewhere else the following year.
Yeah. Lakers. He ended up coming to the Lakers after that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. So we have a game 7, man. A hot game 7. Game 6 was a blowout for the Sorts. OKC started off strong, and then that second unit came in for the Pacers, man, and they just started hitting. Obi came off the bench, 3 straight threes off the bench, got that momentum going, and they just never looked back after that. So we got a game 7, man, what everybody's excited about having. I said in a game 7, the pressure is going to be on OKC.
Yeah.
All right. In a game 7. They don't want to. OG told me they don't want to go back home. They want to finish it in Indiana. They don't want to go back home. But it ended up happening. They are now going back home in this critical game 7, man. So which team has the most pressure, and what are your X factors? Who are your X factors now that we know Halliburton is out for this game? So, OG, who are your X factors, and who has the pressure on themselves in this game right here?
I agree. The pressure is on OKC. They've been the best team in the league all season long. So the pressure on them to come through with it and win it all. But for Indiana now, I think the guy that's going to have to take them through is probably going to be Siakam. He's got the championship experience. He's going to have to be the man now that Halliburton is going out. But then he's going to need the supporting cast too. I mean, he can't do it by himself. And then, of course, SGA going to be the man for OKC. That's a given. But the other question mark is that how well they can defend him. If I was Carlisle, I'd be all in the referee ear. Watch his off arm and hand. Watch his off arm and hand.
He pull you, yeah.
He pull you. He gets some space to get that shot off. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the crucial part for Indy now that they lost Halliburton. And man, I was in here watching, and he was. I think NF put it in there. He was 3 for 4, 9 points. I mean, started out on fire, and unfortunately, and it happens. It's all part of the game. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the crucial plays. That I think the players just go step up for each team if they're gonna win it.
Okay. Caruso said, Caruso already has 2 steals. I mean, NF Skull said Caruso already has 2 steals, 6 points. That's his X factor. Same guy that stopped Jokic.
Wow.
He did play good. He did play good defense against Joker. Corey, same question.
I'm going with the young man that's Halliburton's backup. Backup point. He's going
TJ McConnell.
McConnell. Yeah, I would say it's on him. I mean, I just need him to play well for another 30 minutes. Just be that spark, but at the same time, now this is honestly like how OG Norman said, it's one game. This is your season right now. This is your team right now. Step up and play the best ball you ever played, and that's my X factor right now. I don't even know if it's an X factor. It's just this is a real factor. You the starter now.
Yeah, right.
Like I said, this is your season. This is your team. If I were the coach, I'm like, this is your team. But the next 30 minutes, it's your squad.
Best of one.
Best of one. So this your team.
Yeah. I agree with both of you all. I think those are both really good people, man, for your X factors. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it for 2 people, for 2 different teams, man. I'm gonna do one for OKC and one for Indiana. And
wait a minute. You picked OKC though, right?
I picked OKC to win it. I did.
So we don't need your X factor for the Indiana. You just give your X factor for your team. For me, I'm going with OG. You pick your team.
So
now we'll take 2.
Yeah, the X factor it has to be Jalen Williams.
Okay,
he's been having a awesome series already, but it has to be that for him, man. He has to not only play well in the beginning, but he has to play well down the stretch. I think in that last game or the last 2 games, he didn't really finish well at the end. Not Daniel Williams. I need him to finish well. So if he can finish well, then he'll be okay. On the other side, a guy who he hasn't had a game, a come out game like he had in New York. Naismith.
Okay.
Naismith hasn't had that game where he's actually contributing as a scorer. Yeah. He's running around fouling people a lot in this series, but he ain't putting no points up. I think now that Halliburton is out, they're going to need some scoring from him because you're not going to really get anything from Nembhard because Nembhard is playing a heck of a defense on SGA. So you can't depend on him to get you scoring as well. So Naismith has to be that other guy.
I think OG just called it though when they showed just a second ago. You see Siakam out there just talking to him. He in the huddle. He's stepping up. You know what I'm saying? And they look. He tapped like, listen to me.
Yeah. Well, he like I said, he's the veteran.
Yeah,
he's the leader. Yeah, he got one. He got one. Yeah, you can look at him and hey, what do we do right here? What's happening? He can tell you, man. He's been through the fire before. So you're absolutely right, man. I love it. Great job, fellas, man.
I got a question for y'all.
Yes, sir.
Since we're in Game 7, do y'all know how many the series has gone to 7 games in NBA Finals history?
Ooh, that's a great question.
How many Game 7s have in the NBA Finals? Well, we know it ain't none in the Jordan years, in the Jordan era. He never had a Game 7.
I know Lakers and Celtics they had one with Kobe.
Let me ask you this because we can dissect it. Is it in the teens?
Yeah.
Okay.
I give you a hint. I give you a hint. It's in the high teens.
It's like 18.
I go with 19.
19 it is.
Right.
Now I'm gonna ask y'all another trivia question. I ain't gonna go back too far. Do y'all know the last 5 championship series that went to Game 7?
Lakers, Celtics, Kobe, 2000, 2006, 7. Well, when Kobe lost the doggone them that year, and then he came back and won the following year in Game 7. So he had back-to-back years.
Kanisha said 2016 Cleveland went to a Game 7.
Yep, they beat Golden State.
They Golden State, yeah, okay.
That was the last one. That's the most recent one until today.
That's the last one. Okay, that's it.
He said last 5, though, right?
Last 5.
Yeah,
that's one of the 5.
Kobe, the Lakers and Celtics.
Heat against the Spurs.
Heat and Spurs, yeah. Heat
that was in 2013.
All right,
that's the second one.
Was it 2000? Well, I just heard it the other day.
Game 7.
Was 2000? It wasn't 2006.
No. Talking about the Lakers?
Yeah, Lakers Celtics.
No.
2008.
Not game 7. Nope.
No.
Nope.
Games.
Let me just tell you.
Okay.
What? It was Lakers and Celtics.
Oh yeah. 2010.
2010.
Okay.
Okay.
There's 2 more. One of them is real old. I'm not gonna make y'all guess for that one. So one of them in the 1990s.
Oh wow. Okay. Celtics. I mean, no.
It's my mother's in 2000. There's in the 20th century.
Oh.
I give you a hint of
Pistons.
one of the teams. That's one of
them. Pistons and
Lakers.
No.
Oh, we lost in 6. Oh no, we lost in 5.
Pistons and Dallas.
No.
Oh. Who did the Pistons play?
Greg
Oden.
Greg was the coach.
Popovich, San Antonio.
Oh, yeah. Spurs. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, man. We ain't picked none of them Spurs teams besides when they play the Heat. Oh.
And the other one, the other one was 1994, the Houston Rockets and the New York Knicks.
Ooh, that was 7?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Listen, since
that was Charlie's team.
In 1994.
Yeah.
Those are the most recent Game 7s.
Okay.
Charlie Ward?
5 years. I thought that'd be too tough.
I know, right? So look, real quick, since we on NBA right now, I sent a video to the crew. So Shaq came on real quick and he gave his ultimate 5. And I want to ask y'all just real quick if y'all had a chance to put together a 5 against his 5, which is he's at the center. He had Tim Duncan at the 4. He had MJ at the 3, Kobe at 2, and he had Steph Curry at the 1. Ooh. What 5 could y'all put together to compete against the 5 that he just put together? Like, once again, Curry at the 1, he had Kobe at 2, MJ at 3, Tim Duncan at the 4, and him at 5. If y'all could put together a quick 5, then we'll move on. What 5 would y'all put together to battle that 5 that he just put together?
Can't use the same players.
Can't use the same players because you're gonna play against that team.
You're gonna play against that team. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to go first, OG?
I ain't got no 5 that can beat this 5.
It's gonna be tough. It's going.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll start. I'll start. So I ain't thinking about. So my 1, I'm gonna put AI against Steph. Against Kobe. I guess
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go Ray Allen at the 2 against Kobe.
Make them work. Okay.
All right. So my 3, against MJ. Oh my God.
That's why I'm gonna rack my brain doing this, man.
I'm about to say, I want y'all to do the same thing. So my 3 would be to go against Mike. I'm gonna come back to that one. 4, which is Tim Duncan. I guess the only KG I can put up against Duncan.
Okay.
5 against Shaq. I'm like Jokic, maybe.
Okay.
Jokic, and against Mike, Joe Dumars.
Ooh, okay. I see what you're doing. You gotta have some defense out there for him.
You gotta have so who next? Who gonna do next? Who gonna do this next?
I'll go next.
All right.
I got Elijah Wan.
Oh,
I got Elijah Wan for Shaq.
all right.
Give me Dirk Nowitzki at my 4.
Okay.
Nice. All right. Give me LeBron at my 3.
Say what? What did you just say?
Give me
What? No. Ain't no way.
Give me LeBron.
Ain't no way.
No, let him finish.
I'm sorry. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me.
Okay.
I'm confused. All right.
I object. Dalen is not allowed to use LeBron.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, Kanisha, I'm with you, Kanisha. No. I am 100% with you. That's why I say. That's why I'm so shocked.
He used Kobe and Jordan. I think he's the 3rd best player out there.
Oh man, my wife wants to go. No. As much as he don't like him, no. So let's go back.
I don't like him at all.
I got LeBron, Dirk, and
Elijah.
Elijah Wan, Dirk, LeBron. All right.
Bruce Bowen.
Oh, defense.
Bruce Bowen.
All right.
On Kobe.
Yeah. He's not gonna. He's got to fuss. You gotta stay in his grill. One thing he's gonna do. He know he ain't gonna stop him, but he's just gonna play good defense. Right. And at my 1, man, I got John Stockton.
John Stockton against Curry.
Yeah. You know what? No, I don't. I got Magic Johnson.
Magic against Curry. Okay. All right. Yeah. Point on point. Okay.
Yeah, point on point, man. And I got a mismatch on the offensive side. So
Magic ain't be able to keep up with Curry.
Nah, but what he's gonna do? He gonna run a lot.
He gonna be dog tired. Ain't gonna be able to hit no shots.
He gonna be screening. So good thing about Magic, he ain't no fast guy. Yeah. But what he gonna do? He gonna take you in the post, and he gonna eat you alive.
He do get hook. Yeah.
What he say?
So he's saying on the offensive side, Magic got him.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right. OG, you up?
I'm going with Shaq, man.
You can't use Shaq. We gotta pick a team against that team.
Why can't I do that?
That was just the rule that we just came up with. Neither me or G picked the same people on that team. You gotta go against that team.
No, I can be on that team and with Shaq.
Oh my God. Okay. You gonna make your team, OG. He just changed the rule. You do that a lot.
All the time. Not a lot. All the time.
I didn't hear you say you said
to go against that team.
I still can't use the same players, right? You said yeah.
I don't want to go against that team.
Oh my God. I know, right?
Okay.
Okay, make your
So I'm going. Who am I going this time? I ain't had no time to think about this.
Wait, I had no time.
I know I'm going with Giannis at 4.
Okay.
Giannis in the 4.
So I need to pick different players. I need to pick different players than what y'all pick.
Okay, start with who you play go against Curry?
The point guard?
Yeah.
I'm going with
Chauncey Billups.
No. I'm going with Kenny Smith.
The Jet?
Yeah.
What?
Not now. Because you can't run now.
Wait, the Kenny's met with Houston?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carolina dude. Okay.
I'm going with
Sam
Perkins, James Worthy. He gonna go all North Carolina players.
All North Carolina guys. All right, who going up against?
I really don't want to pick Harden because Harden kind of sometime me.
Who gonna check Kobe?
I'm gonna do. Guess I do Harden, but this gonna be primetime Harden, not now Harden.
Harden, James Harden.
I'm just throwing that name because y'all making
I
me.
know you damn sure doing it.
I'm just doing shit. Oh, excuse me. I'm just throwing names out there because y'all making me do this.
Who going against MJ? Who going against MJ?
MJ. We're going against MJ.
Oh man, we might have to give Shaq G.
I'm gonna put I'll put Chauncey Billups against MJ. now I don't have no center.
What about your four? Who's going against Tim Duncan?
I put Giannis there.
Giannis, okay. You have a center.
Yeah, I didn't laugh at Giannis.
You still got Kareem. You got Patrick Ewing. You got Dwight Howard, Alonzo Mourning, David Robinson.
He was soft. I need somebody. I need somebody to go. I need somebody to go bang that monster, bro. I know.
You muted, muted, Corey.
He's a small center. I need somebody to go bang Shaq and get in the Shaq head. You know who I'm gonna use? Y'all gonna laugh at this too.
Big country.
Huh?
Big country.
Big country.
Yeah. You remember Big Country?
Oh man, Big Country used to give him problems. He said that guy gives him more problems than anybody ever. Like he said, he don't know why.
When he from Purdue or something like that?
I don't know. He played for Memphis. I don't know who he but yeah,
like Colorado or Purdue or something.
Big country. I need somebody to go bang Shaq.
Big Boilermaker. Yeah.
Yeah. I need somebody to go bang. Yeah, them others you called out, they ain't gonna have a chance.
So go before G moves on and go over your lineup one more time, man.
Kenny Smith, Harden, Billups, Giannis, and Big Country.
That man said Kenny the Jet Smith.
Kenny the Jet Smith. Hey, Kenny the Jet Smith would be tickled to know that he was on somebody's top five. But to go get that team.
I changed my mind. My brother just gave me a name. I'm going with Clyde the Glide.
Clyde. Over who's he replacing?
Over Kenny Smith.
Oh man.
Who's your point guard?
Harden.
Hey man. All right. Move on. Move on from those.
I just made a mockery of that because y'all made me do it. That's what happens when you make me do something I don't want to do.
Let's give a big shout out to our sponsor, my second segment, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews. Cooking Dad.
You know, everybody drink responsible. You won't want to take the opinion of a stranger. That type of advice is just not for you, because you're at that time of the day where you don't want to waste your money, and your plan is to throw back a shot or two. You're not necessarily an alcohol person, and picking out a brand is fairly new. If you want something to go with your burger, possibly a steak, then check out Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews. Remember, drink responsibly and click that subscribe too, and go with the one the crew and you trust. Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews.
Thank you once again, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews, for being a wonderful sponsor of our second segment. All right, man, before we move on, let's welcome a new family member to the TCY family member, TCY family, Ted Matrix, man. Ted Matrix, thank you for joining the crew. We appreciate you, my guy, man. You are welcome. Put your name in the chat. Let us know that you're out there, man. This is an interactive show. We definitely appreciate you jumping on with us, man. And give us some topics, man. All right. Make sure y'all out there hitting that like button as well. Make sure if y'all haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure y'all hit that subscribe and tell a friend, man. Bring a friend when you come next time as well. All right. So we saw Tyrese go out, with that torn, possibly Achilles, man. And I go back and I think about seeing my favorite player of all time now, Kobe Bryant, having that same injury and walking back on the court and shooting free throws and walking back out. And now media, former NBA players are coming out and discrediting who Kobe Bryant was and are trying to rewrite history. And so Gilbert Arenas, Tracy McGrady now. And I don't think Tracy was trying to take a shot at Kobe, but to say that if I would switch with with Kobe Bryant, that I can win championships too, and I never had an opportunity. And I think that's false. I think you've had several opportunities to win a championship. You just didn't do it. Kobe Bryant knew that people were going to say that, well, you played with Shaq. That's why you won a championship. That's why he wanted to go off on his own so bad. He wanted to prove to everybody that I can do this by myself. And he won 2 more with Pau Gasol. So Gilbert Arenas is now saying that rings don't matter. Nobody cares about the number 2 or the second guy on a championship run. Nobody cares about him now that he has rings. A Dwayne Wade, a Kobe Bryant when he was.
Dwayne Wade came out and talked about him too.
Oh, did he? He said something too.
Yeah, you gotta look at that one too.
So the disrespect that people are coming out. Somebody actually came out and said that Dwayne Wade said it, that Pau Gasol should have been the MVP in that finals.
That was it.
It's
he was having a bad shooting night. He wasn't.
It's this. He said a bad shooting series.
Yeah.
This man averaged 28.5 points per game, 6 rebounds, 5 assists in that series. And you trying to tell me he's trying to now say that people said, "Oh, well, yeah, Pau Gasol should have been MVP." Nobody said that. Nobody said that when this happened. Like, so the disrespect that Kobe's getting, and it's all to further somebody else. All these people are trying to help LeBron James and his goat talk. And I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. It's not real. You're trying to rewrite history like we do it, like we wasn't there. Like you're trying to throw a sheet over what happened before, and you can't erase the history, dog. You can't erase what Kobe Bryant did. Like the fact that LeBron hasn't caught Kobe with 5 rings and hasn't caught Jordan with 6 rings, that's on him. Don't try to change the narrative now that rings don't matter. They matter. They matter, and it always has mattered. And you trying to say that people who don't have rings aren't great players, nobody's ever said that. Nobody said because you don't have a ring, you're not a great player. That has never been the thing. The debate has only been about GOAT talk. When you start talking about the GOATs, that's when they start talking about, okay, well, why haven't you caught Kobe? Why haven't you caught Michael Jordan? That's the only time it's been brought up. Nobody has discredited Dwayne Wade, Scottie Pippen, any of them players. Nobody has discredited Karl Malone or Charles Barkley. Shaq has talked about him not sitting at the table, but
never
disrespected him as the player.
Yeah.
And I hate it that everybody has jumped on this. Well, and Gilbert Arenas is part of Clutch Sports now. And if you listen to Gilbert Arenas from the beginning, he used to talk freely about the BS that's going on. Now everything is pro LeBron James, and I'm sick of it, man. And that was my rant. And I'm just gonna say, why does everything have to go back to LeBron James? Because LeBron brought this up. he's on a podcast with Steve Nash now because he's not doing a podcast with his coach. So
Yeah.
on with Steve Nash once again try to change the narrative to fit what he wants it to be. That's why.
That was your rant. Okay.
That was my rant. I was gonna wait to the end of the show, but
you can hold it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna say nothing. I thought we'd already talked about it.
The only thing I had, the only problem I had with that Gilbert Arenas, I called it. He had a rant himself because you know the way he was talking. You know how we all, as hoopers or basketball lovers, we called Kobe the next coming of Michael. Because moves were similar. The one thing I did agree with him was it was at the latter end of Mike's career that he mimicked his game because Kobe was much younger, but when he got into the league, Mike was already on, I think, that second three-peat or whatever, that second leg of his career when you want to emulate his shooting ability.
Mm-hmm.
Those who know Mike when he first came in, that first 8 seasons, the moves that he would do, were spectacular. Nobody could do it. That's why we don't call LeBron James the GOAT, because of the things that MJ used to do on a higher level going to the basket was ridiculous. The reverse, the verses, leaning in, dunking on you, just the stuff that he was doing was legendary. Legendary basketball playing. I think I said it on our last show, or it may have been last Sunday. I don't see LeBron as he's not my GOAT. You see what I'm saying? He's not my greatest of all time. I said it before. We've been through this situation where, and the only reason why I'm talking about this on the LeBron level is because, like you said, he brought it up. To deface Kobe, and I ain't gonna lie to you, that was a different type of player. The Mamba was a different type of mentality. You see what I'm saying? It was a killer type basketball player that he's not that type of player. You want to have all the stats and call yourself the guy, but I said that before, to have all the stats still didn't mean it, because when Kareem did it, we didn't call him the GOAT. Kareem, when he retired, he owned every record there was. I don't get why at this point now, like you said, if you put Tracy McGrady in that situation, maybe, but you wasn't in that situation. I have to be fair about this also. Jordan was in an awesome situation. He had the best rebounder in the game. He had the best defender in the game in Scottie Pippen. He had one of the best three-point shooters in Paxson or either Bird and Hodges. He had 3 different ones. And then he had a slew of centers that he can put in to give you 6 fouls. Put somebody else in that situation, maybe you can win. But you can't come back and say, if I was in that, and I'll be fair again. And I hate to do this, OG, and I know you don't like when I do this. People try to say the same thing about Emmitt Smith with the old line that he had from the Cowboys. Okay, but you wasn't there. You wasn't with the Cowboys. You wasn't Emmitt Smith. Yeah, you didn't have his same old line. Maybe you could have been the greatest if you had the Cowboy old line at the time.
And I have a debate about that as well, because they make it seem like he had they make it seem like Barry Sanders had a terrible line, but people forget they make it seem like he had a terrible line, but that man had Pro Bowls all over his line. He did. But people forget that, or they don't think about that.
I'm sorry. Let's go back to basketball. I'm sorry.
The problem with
we talking about basketball, man.
The problem with Barry Sanders was he always wanted the home run hit. So
we're talking about basketball.
He'll lose 15 yards to try to get a home run. That was his thing.
My bad. My bad.
This is how you go throwing that negativity out there, because somebody else used a prop beside the Cowboy. We're talking about basketball.
I was making an analogy, but I gave him a little few. I'm sorry, but
and look what he's doing with it.
I know.
I'll just tell you what happened.
What I'm saying is,
now he go try to discredit Barry Sanders.
No. I'm not trying. Barry Sanders was a bad man. He was a bad man. The second best running back ever.
In your opinion.
Okay, let's go back to
In
basketball.
your opinion.
So what I was saying is to go back and discredit a person and say, put me in that situation. They didn't want you at the time. You know, you weren't yes, you were coming out of high school, yeah, but by that time Kobe had already you were playing with your cousin in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
It is definitely unfair that Hall of Famers, with the exception of Arenas, are doing that to change the narrative. I don't like it either.
Yeah,
but he's not here to defend himself. That's the part that bothers me.
That's the part that bothers me. That's the part that bothers me a lot. And it's going to say, if you think just saying rings matter over everything, because if they were, Bill Russell would be the GOAT. No, that's not. So Bill Russell, the problem with Bill Russell is it was only him and doggone. There's only two big hitters in there, so it was just them two playing against each other. So
but we never called him the greatest either.
No, so he was. They were called him the greatest at one point before Jordan came. Before Jordan came, they called him the GOAT. Like they had Bill Russell up there, but that was because they didn't have nobody else.
And they played in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, he was the tallest man on the court.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why.
About Whip the Still?
He's another one. It was him and Wilt were playing against each other. So,
hey, we got a break here. So I changed my lineup for y'all to make y'all happy.
Oh my Lord, he's going back to this lineup, man. Okay.
So
going back to the first segment. Okay.
It's actually the second segment. The first segment was KD.
Okay. All right. So who's going against Curry?
SGA.
Okay. Who's going against Kobe?
Who's going against Kobe? Kobe was second.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, Donovan. All right. Who's going against MJ?
Dr. J.
Okay.
Dr. J, Karl Malone, and Bill Russell.
Okay.
So you put some scores on your team. Okay. That's much better than that first joke. Get it out of there. Yeah, okay. You got some scores in there. I got you. Okay.
And now move on.
All right. So Inniscott said that's my point. They're not all that matters, like some people say. No,
it's talking about the rings.
Yeah, it's talking about the rings. That's not all that matters. But
nah. It may not be all that matters in this context, and I don't think it is. But there's been a lot of emphasis placed on rings in this podcast.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm still that guy. Rings matter.
It do matter, especially when you're comparing alikes.
Yeah.
And so LeBron, Kobe's, so those are alikes. You gotta catch them if you even have a chance. Like
you gotta get one.
You got and the same reason we said KD kind of that him going to get a ring with other people is like it takes him away. LeBron the same way. That first
you left to go.
You left and joined the three other all-stars.
I was Allen.
So what did Shaq do?
It was just Kobe and Shaq.
But Shaq came there, right?
Huh? Shaq was there. Shaq came, and then they got drafted. He got drafted the same year. They came the same time.
What you trying to say?
I can say what I want to say, Curry. You get that little frown off your face.
I'm saying, what you trying to say? What you trying to say about that?
Kobe came as a rookie, and he stayed there and won his. He didn't go anywhere else and they try to win.
So what did Michael Jordan do?
He stayed there too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey man, okay. What?
But we can talk all this. Go talk all y'all want to. I know who my GOAT is, and will always be my GOAT.
Who's your GOAT?
Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Context matters. Context matters. But you're saying because the longevity, y'all saying because of the longevity and all the points that this man has amassed over 22 years makes him the GOAT. That's no, because
who's saying that? Who's saying that?
NF Skull and Kamarie. That's their reasoning for why he's the GOAT.
So they're saying that LeBron is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think was the NF Skull that said he'd name he the GOAT and Bronny James is the mini GOAT or something. He said, like
I think that's being sarcastic.
Oh.
It got to be. So this is my thing right here. When you evolutionize the game, you know when the game evolves because of you, when the game changes because of you, is it revolutionize or evolutionize? One of the two, right? When you change, when you change the game, right? When other players, that's why I asked that the last time. Do other players look up to LeBron the same way they did when Mike was in like the All-Star game, the last one or twos when they wanted to check Mike? You know what I'm saying? When they wanted, everybody wanted their piece of him, whatever. Do they do that with LeBron? And you know, I know the All-Star game is differently, but do they look at him as the OG? You know, do they look at him as the greatest? Or even like Allen Iverson said, I saw his aura. You know, my favorite player, you know, Reggie was like, you know, I still can't stand next to the dude, you know, because we still can. I still thinking a ball finna come somewhere because he did me wrong. He cut me out of every chance I got to get a ring. You know, Ewing, whenever he get around him and go, hey man, you know, hey boy, I want to elbow you right now. You know, I'm tired. I was posterized my whole career behind this dude. That's the part where, you know, that's what make you the GOAT, you know.
But let me ask you this. Okay. And Kamari just cleared up something for y'all too.
I see that. I didn't know that. This is news to me. That's news to me.
He just cleared up something for y'all. But let me ask you this then. Okay, so after Kobe retired and then his unfortunate situation that happened. So at that point in time, who was the man in the NBA?
When he was there?
When he retired? LeBron. LeBron and Curry. It was Curry and LeBron.
What's the question? Say that again.
Who was the man?
Who was the man when Kobe
retired?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So when Kobe retired, who was the man?
LeBron was supposed. He was the man.
He was the torch was passed over to him.
Right.
Yeah. So I guess what I'm saying is that it's always everybody's gonna always have their opinion. Okay, it's gonna be people that is gonna say Michael Jordan the GOAT, Kobe's the GOAT. Now this new generational, a lot of them that didn't see Michael Jordan, they probably didn't see a lot of Kobe, saying it's LeBron because quote unquote that's all they know, that's all they've seen for this younger generation. But like I say though, you know Michael Jordan my GOAT, but the thing is, and I kind of tend to agree with what Kamari said. I mean, he's not the GOAT, but you still got to give him his respect. I mean,
yeah.
I know, Corey, you said you have to evolve the game or revolve, evolution, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But I think during that time after Kobe, I think he did. I mean, he kept interest. I think he kept interest in the NBA.
LeBron,
not Curry.
I say a combination of two, but I think it's more LeBron than Curry. Even though at that time, I think the Warriors was winning, I guess, more championships or whatever the case may be. But then you also got the one where the Warriors was down. I mean, Warriors was up, and then LeBron came back and beat the Warriors. So,
and that was only to me that because they lost Draymond. But go ahead,
Draymond, and then Kevin got hurt. But yeah,
we call it what you want to. Injury is part of the game.
So I'll even go a little bit further than that, OG. So Kobe was never, to me, he was never the GOAT. Kobe gained a lot of respect on a level of ball playing that most ballers respect. You know what I'm saying? Like when he would, like I said, when he would grit his teeth and he coming at you hard, you know, he was one of those players. He was still, like I said, he's still trying to be MJ, but and I ain't gonna even say trying to be MJ, but he was my. I'll put it like this: he was my ultimate killer when it came to ball playing. That's how I looked at Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Similar to AI, he, one of my favorite points. You know what I'm saying? Point guards to ever do it. Was he the GOAT? No. I think, like I said, even though, like I said, Reggie was my favorite player. Yeah, Curry is the best shooter to ever do this thing. Ray Allen, I had Ray Allen before Curry, but the way Curry does it, it's still the greatest. You know what I'm saying? It's the greatest shooter that you ever seen to do it. But before then, like you said, I thought it was like I said, Ray Allen was one of my guys that was just a great shooter. Reggie. And then you got Curry that's not, gotten better than them two guys. So it gets better with time.
Well, let me ask you this question. So, and don't have to be in any certain order, because everybody go disagree about this order.
Yeah.
So who are your top 3 players all time?
All time?
MJ, Kobe, and LeBron for me.
And that's what I would say too. And like I said, I'm not going to say in a particular order because that's what the disagreement comes in at. Who should be 1? Who should be 2? Who should be 3?
Those are my top 3 for me.
Yeah, those are my top 3. Cool thinking.
Because I got to go with who I liked. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, MJ.
Magic. Who you don't like?
I'm just saying, I'm just saying MJ, Magic, and Curry.
My top 3 favorite players. That's different. So if you're saying your top 3 favorite, but yeah, I'm not saying my top 3 favorite. I'm just saying my top 3, I think, greatest ever.
Yeah. That's what we're saying.
And so I'm trying to I give LeBron his respect.
Yeah.
I don't like is him crowning himself. That's my whole thing with him. He's
always crowned himself.
Yeah, always has, man. And I'm gonna ask y'all this last question, and I know, did LeBron lead the game better than he found it, or when he got it?
Oh man, this dude was crowned the next king at 17 years old.
So you saying is the game better now than it was before he got here?
After Kobe left, that's when Kobe passed his torch to him. Did the game get better since then?
I would say yeah.
You say yeah? All-Star games? Not.
I mean, All-Star games always been a flop. Most of them. But is that LeBron's fault?
It got worse after he took the.
But is that LeBron's fault or is that the league's fault? I mean, you can't put all that on him.
If he is the, I gave you the torch. I've passed it on to you. You have to lead the young men to play hard in the All-Star game. That is on the top player in the game, right?
But he can do whatever he wants to, but you can't make every top player out there play hard in that NBA All-Star game either.
They watch you though.
That has to be something that's within those other players. Now they got the mentality I'm gonna get hurt, so I don't want to go out here and play or whatever the case may be. I don't know what that mentality is.
But that's only because they're watching you do that. So they watch the Michael Jordans and the Magic Johnsons go out there and play hard. They watch Kobe Bryant go out there and play hard. He made Michael Jordan told y'all, hey, y'all, this young buck gonna make us play. Like he ain't about to let us just sit around. We got to play. He comes at our head. Yeah. And that's what has, I don't think he's done the same thing. I think look here, I care about, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not participating in the All-Star dunk contest. I'm not participating in All-Stars. I'll come watch it. I'm not doing that stuff.
When did Kobe retire?
In 2012. 14, right?
14, okay.
14, 15, 14.
Hold up. I'll do it better.
Yeah, let's look it up. I think it's like 2014 or 13, something like that.
When did Kobe Bryant retire from the NBA?
You say you go look it up. You say you go ask Siri.
Hey, but I got looking it up, man. Would you want me to type it in? Would you rather meet?
Yeah.
April 13, 2016, after scoring
16.
Yeah, 16.
16. All right.
So we're saying up until then, every All-Star game was always competitive.
Oh,
Kamarie said Curry hurt the league more than LeBron James did.
Ooh. And I get what he's saying.
What?
Well, everybody shooting all these threes.
They ain't hitting them.
Right.
But they still shooting them.
They're shooting them. So like they don't go and try to shoot a layup on a fast break. They'll stop and shoot a three.
And pop, shoot, pop. Yeah.
All right. So LeBron joined and established. No, Miami was not established. I mean, let me say this. They had Dwayne Wade.
They won before.
They had one before. And then he brought Bosh with him. Another all-star from Toronto. So,
but when he left Miami, he became a different LeBron James.
Of course. He learned how to win.
He won one time. Well, no, he won two more when he
won
left.
Two in Miami.
He won two in Miami, yeah.
So he went 4 times in Miami and won 2, right? Two out of 4.
2 out of 4. Mm-hmm.
And then went to Cleveland, won in Cleveland, and then
won in LA.
The asterisk, one in the bubble. Some of them players had COVID, so I don't get it.
Now we got the flop rule. They didn't have a flop rule before.
He didn't flop that much in Miami. He didn't flop at all in Miami. Dwayne probably
is LeBron the only one that flops?
I'm just asking y'all, has the game gotten better since he took over? That's all I'm asking, dog.
No, that's all. This is coming from a hate kind of conversation.
But no. But I've said that too, though, OG. I can't.
But is he the only one that flops?
They're begging for calls.
Is he the only one that flops? Is he the only one that begs?
Who? He's the face. He's the face of the league. So if the face of the league is doing it, it's going to be out there more.
I think G done put together a collage of him flopping. Remember all them bumps and crying, and I don't like that, man.
That come from haterade. That's all.
This is hate.
He don't drink Gatorade. He drink haterade.
You don't see no facts in that man game in latter his career with all that flopping and calling and crying.
Flopped, but everybody else at that flop too and get up complaining.
Not like him though. Some of them dudes that they did that stomping the old feet and they didn't get a tag called on them.
Look at Jalen
Brunson.
Yeah.
He going to somebody. Here you go. Like you gonna tore his damn head off.
You right, man. You right. This all this done happened.
The LeBron, he said that's the LeBron era.
This is the LeBron era. So what I'm saying, has the game gotten better?
Yeah.
You just said
it ain't got no worse.
NFL said MJ was flopping. Kobe, come on now. You ain't never seen them dudes flop. Come on.
Hey, you see videos of doggone Kobe taking elbows to the chest from doggone Carmelo Anthony down the post. You see them bad boys. Ain't nobody looking at the refs trying to, hey, ref, no. We battling.
Yeah. And honestly, MJ didn't have to flop because that was the creation of the touch foul. So he had to.
Yeah. I mean, I just want to know, did it get better? That's all I'm asking.
I say it did. Y'all can see
it did.
No, I don't think it did.
Okay, that's fine.
So look, to ask this question, to piggyback on Galen's question, he said, did it get better? Will it get better when he's gone?
Right now y'all don't know who's gonna be the face. Who's gonna be the face?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, man. Because what do you have to look up to?
Yeah, what you mean? Who you got to look up to? Anyway, who's gonna be the face?
Who you gonna look up to?
What you mean?
Who's your next person?
That's what I'm asking y'all.
So are you going to take what LeBron has done and then take it to another level? Like what? You gonna flop more? Well, I mean, what's the next level?
Who is it gonna be?
I'm I'm just
can't
saying.
ask that question till you know who it is. Who is it?
Ain't nobody. Ain't no new next.
No, I don't know who it's going to be, but I'm saying who. We don't have. That's what I'm saying. Is it gonna get better? Like, how do we know?
So according to you, the only thing that LeBron does is flop. That's according to you.
No, he's a good player, man. He's a great player.
I'll take that. According to me, then I'll take it.
he does more than flop. He cries to the rep too.
That's 100%.
Okay, so all right. So let me say this. He did bring nepotism to basketball.
He lied. He lied.
Okay, you can say what you want to, but they can do it. Why can't we? They do it. Why can't we?
I'm not talking about it from that standpoint.
I'm just saying.
Listen, you know that boy ain't supposed to have no seat on that team.
I tried to tell y'all it was gonna happen. Y'all didn't want to listen. You didn't want to listen. I told you.
LeBron lied a lot. He say he didn't know about the doggone trade happening for Luka Doncic. He said he was reading all these books. The books don't need to be opened up. Like,
that's a doggone commercial about the doggone game, man. Yeah, but y'all stretching it now. Y'all stretching.
Hey,
I got a rant too.
You got a rant? Go ahead, man. We got 4 minutes left. Go ahead and give you.
I got a rant. My rant is with Mr. Cold Cut right there.
Oh,
so Mr. Cold Cut.
Oh, I already know what this is doing.
On the last show, wanted to stress the point that DC scored 56 points in the game.
I said I messed that up. I meant to say in 2 games.
But I gave you the opportunity to say it before I did, but you didn't. So now it's my turn. So number one, that was absolutely wrong. But we went and looked at, just for y'all to know, her 56 came from all her minutes, plays, and all her stats to get to 56 in one game. It wasn't 56 points scored.
Why is this
number two? Number two, this is supposed to be the best 3-point shot in the NBA. Ain't that what y'all say?
In the NBA or WNBA?
In the WNBA. Best 3-point shooter in the WNBA.
And why is it not?
Is she?
Yeah.
Where has she been for the last 2 games?
Hey, listen, 2 games don't make you not.
One for 17.
Hey, shooters keep shooting though.
1 for 17 in the last 2 games. Who they play today?
They played the Aces today. They lost to the Aces too.
What happened to them?
They lost.
Huh. For the 15, 16 time in a row.
Yeah. They say, I think they got the same record as the Aces. So what you talking about?
Who gonna go further in the playoffs?
You know what's crazy? I have no idea, honestly. You know, right now I don't know. I know Atlanta ahead of them. Nevertheless, that still don't change that she's not the best shooter in the game.
So Atlanta your team? Atlanta's your team?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Don't do me like that now.
Now
listen. If you you give me 30 seconds. Then all I need is 30 seconds.
I need 10 seconds to rebuttal.
When she was out for those 2 weeks, ratings were down 50%. Ran about that.
Do you really want me to rant about that? Do you really? No, I'm not gonna rant about it. We gonna get kicked off of here.
Don't get kicked off. That girl drives the league.
Gavin, I'm telling you, Gavin, if you want us to stay on the air, start playing the music because we forgot to get kicked off of here.
The league.
I just sent y'all a video. What Intersport just sent me. Y'all look at the video.
Play the music. We about to get kicked off the air because I'm finna go live it right about now.
Drives the league. Keep acting like you don't understand that.
My brother put in that group text. What you did on Juneteenth? Do you want me to go there? Do you want me to go there?
I worked.
Dude, Do you want me to go there? What you did on June 19th? What you were bragging about on June 19th? Do you want me to go there?
What I bragged about?
Hey man, we appreciate each and every one of you all rocking with.
Drives the league.
Hey, look at what Intersport sent us, y'all. Hey man, we appreciate each and every one of y'all rocking with us. My dog, James Littlejohn, Intersport, my nephew, James Littlejohn, Kamarie White, Rodney Little John, my dad, Larry White. Hey, make sure y'all take my dog Kamarie White, him and his wife, Ashley, Christmas podcast. My dog Quest. Once again, let's welcome my guy, Ted Matrix, to the channel, man. Appreciate you rocking with us, my dog. Put your name in the chat, man, so we can say what's up to you next time. Hey, man, we love y'all. Remember to keep your head on swivel and keep God first. Like I said, man, can't wait to see y'all on Hump Day. We'll see y'all on Wednesday, baby.
Yeah, hey, Kamari, man, you need to talk too, man. I got
It's only a 1 minute video too. That's all you can do. An hour of the run.
Hey, look, he wasn't flopping. There was no flopping there. That man got elbowed in the gut.
He's going against calls. Yeah, there you go. There ain't no flopping.
Yeah, he argued about the call. Everybody do that.
Yeah, everybody argue about fouls.
We love you. We out.
She drives the lead.
I never stop talking. I'm gonna hold that up for somebody else.
Oh.
That social media wasn't back there, really big back there.
Big shout out to Caitlin Elizabeth Clark.
Oh, what?